What's up, YouTube? This is Due to the Gullah God, and this is the Mind Over Matter podcast. How y'all doing today? What is the significance and the power of detachment? Why is being able to detach from things mentally and emotionally very, very, very important as we navigate through this life? Always remember this, like I said, YouTube. The most powerful, most important thing that you have is your time and your energy, right? When we can't detach from things, they cling and have control over our energy. So detachment is so important because it helps you to break free from people. It breaks the bind and the energetic pull that people try to put on you when you can detach. Because this is why this is important, YouTube. It's going to be people and things that we experience in life that's going to be no good for us. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes we're not able to see that in the beginning, especially dealing with people. When we come across people and we get bind with people and start dealing with people and start building a bond and relationship with people, and we start seeing a different side of them, we start seeing that they're no good for us. They're no good for us. But you already had this time to create a bond or create an emotional tie to this person. But you see that this person is no good for you. Can you separate? And when you separate, can you emotionally detach from this person? A lot of us struggle to do that. And this is what I'm saying. This is the power of detachment. Because when you can't pull away from people that's no good for you emotionally, your energy is still there. Your energy is still there. So when you're attached to someone energetically that's no good for you, you are diminishing yourself. You are diminishing your energy. So in the same sense, but people say you give your power away. And people say, hey, take your power back. Take your power back. Because this person still have an energetic, emotional pull on you because you're not detached from them emotionally. You see what I'm saying? So navigating through this life and knowing that you have a spiritual calling, that you have a purpose, it's going to be a lot of things in life that's going to try to pull you down or pull you away from your spiritual path. It's going to be a lot of things in life that might trick you, and you might catch on the back end and catch on what and realize what's going on. You have to have the power emotionally and energetically to detach from these things that don't mean you no good. That's going to hinder you from serving your purpose. This is why the power of detachment is so important. So as we navigate through the system, right, we have to understand this. We have to understand only attach yourself to the things that you know is a blessing from God. Because when you attach yourself to the things that's given to you from the divine, You're attaching yourself to the divine. This is how the divine shows itself to us through his blessings, through his people. You see what I'm saying? So attach yourself to the blessings. Sometimes people can be blessings, right? Don't attach yourself to nothing where you can't see it's a blessing from the divine. Because when it's time to break away from them, you're like it's nothing. Just like that. And people can be like, oh man, god damn, well you cold. You just break free from people just like ain't nothing. Yeah. Yeah. That's true power. Because once you can see and understand the things you encounter or the people you encounter is no good for you, or see the trickery in people, and once you comprehend it for yourself, or you can cut it off like that, that's power. Because guess what? A lot of people can't. A lot of people can't cut people off that they know is no good for them because they're attached to them emotionally. Especially when you think about loved ones or your spouse or wife or husbands. You're emotionally attached to them. And deep down inside, you know this person is no good for you. Now it's time to break them off, and you know you need to cut them off, and you can't even cut them off because you're so emotionally attached. And guess what? They know that too. They know you can't break free. So guess what? They got your power. They got your power. So when people say take your power back, that's what that means. When your energy is still attached to people that you know that's no good for you, and you can't break free, they got your power. So you have to master the art of detachment, right? So, like I said again, detachment is so important in this world because it frees you up. It frees you. It frees you, right? Because people want to bind themselves to you emotionally. So you can't break free because now it's an energetic pull that they have on you because I know that you are connected to me emotionally because I know you feel some type of way about me now. Right? So as long as I see that I have an emotional magnetic pull on you, I can't control you. So it can be in material things, it can be in people, it can be in so many different variety of ways that we can be attached to things emotionally. Right? So how can we go through life, right? And learn our lessons, right? Without being attached to it. That's power. That's power. Because people are going to have a whole lot of things to say about you. People are going to try to break you down. People are going to try to destroy you. People are going to try to manipulate you. Right? And if you're attached to them in a way to where you can see the wrong in them and see that they're manipulating or see that they're trying to destroy you, and you can't detach from them, you'll be in a world of trouble. And I'm not saying for us to be don't care about nothing. What I'm saying is don't care about nothing that don't care about you. You know, don't care about nothing that don't care about you. And when people or things or that we in shows us that has no concern for us, no true love for us, cut it off. Why stress over something that don't love you back or that don't appreciate you? Think about that. Why would you want to still be emotionally or energetically attached to something or someone that don't care about you, appreciate you, or that don't love you? Right? But we have to understand that attachment is so important because, like I said earlier in one of my videos, is that we have to understand that Life is a lesson. We go through life learning lessons to help us evolve. But as we go through these lessons and these cycles, we have to move on from these cycles in order to continue to grow. And as long as you're still emotionally attached to these cycles, you cannot evolve. You cannot still continue to grow, because what's going to help you to detach is to get understanding and see that these things that we encounter is a big help to your development. It's there to help you to evolve. So if you're still emotionally attached to these things as you go through them, how can you move on if your energy is still back there? So we got to be able to move on from things and take our energy with us. We can't move on if our energy is still in the rear, because it's going to keep pulling us back. Because the moment we think about it, it's going to bring us back to that hurt. And it's going to bring us down again. You see what I'm saying? So the art of detachment is so powerful. It sustains you. It frees you. You feel what I'm saying? It helps you to release people that will try to bind you to them energetically. Even when people try to put spells on you, they need your energy. They need to be attached to your energy. So when you break free from them energetically, you cannot be bound by them or no spell. So this is why people try to attach themselves to you energetically, right? Because they know once they're attached to you energetically, having a piece of your energy, that's a piece of your power. So now they can control a piece of your power. You see what I'm saying? So this is what divine needs you to do, right? Can you go through life experiencing good and bad, right, without being energetically attached to it? Let me repeat that. Can you go through life experiencing good and bad without being energetically attached to it? That's where the power is. So once you understand that you're going through cycles as preparation to prepare you for what the divine is trying to create in you to use you, right? Once you understand that, and once you align yourself and put yourself on that path to be refined, okay? Because that's the first thing we have to do first. We have to align ourselves with what the divine is trying to do for us. We have to realize, what's in front of us and why that we're going to face the thing that we're facing first. So once we realize these things, okay, I'm being put on this path, right? So all I know is the series of events that I'm going to experience right now or in the future is a part of my development. So can I learn the lessons through these things without being emotionally attached to it? That's power. Can you learn the lessons through the cycles and the series of events in life without being emotionally attached to it? That's where the power is. Can you learn through the cycles and the series of events in life, right, without being emotionally attached to it? Because once you learn these lessons, you put it behind you. Don't let these things control your energy no more. Because how can you continue to move forward if your energy is still behind you? Like I said again, the most important thing that you have in life is your time and your energy. Don't let people attach themselves to your energy, right? Let me give you a illustration, a simple illustration how people will attach themselves to you. People can make you feel bad for a decision you made because it's going to affect them, or it's not what they want, right? But if your energy is bound to this person so strong, so emotionally, that when you see you disappointed them, that you're willing to disappoint yourself and let yourself down for not doing what you want to do because you're worried about how this person feels. So now you change your whole scheme, your whole plan based on because this person feels some type of way. You know why? Because you're emotionally attached to someone that don't mean you no good. And they know it. So now they can manipulate your what? Your energy, which is your thoughts, because thoughts are energy. So now when they get in their feelings, you're like, what? Why are you mad? You mad at me? What can I do? You see what I'm saying? And guess what? They pick up on that. Okay, I see this person willing to bend for me. So now that gives me room to what? Manipulate. So no, when you see people no good for you, the power of detachment to cut them off, that's power. Cut them off. Oh, you feeling like that? Bye. Because you got a mission. Don't let nothing cling to you that don't serve you no good for what God trying to do with you. Anything that try to attach to you, like I said again, anything that try to attach to you that you know is not from God, don't you attach to it. Don't you attach to it. And if you've been tricked and you do attach to it, when you realize you better cut them off, you better detach. Physically and emotionally. Cut them off. Detach from them. Take your energy back. Because they ain't nothing but a hindrance. That's it. That's it. So we are on a spiritual path. Right? And through this journey, we're going to experience a lot of things. We're going to experience a lot of people that can see it in us. That will try to slow you down. That will try to hinder you. And the only way they can do that, most of the time, 85% of the time, is by connecting with you energetically and controlling some of your energy. So as you navigate this journey, you're going through the spiritual path and you learn the things you need to learn and you're resisting the things that you need to resist the people too. Because when you embrace these people that you know are not made for your path, they're going to drain your energy. They're going to control some of your energy. This is why detachment is so important. Cut them people off, man. And the only way to really cut people off that you know that serve you no good, but sometimes you might be emotionally or energetically bind to, you better try to understand why they're no good. Because the only way to cut them off and detach is to understand why they're no good. Don't just try to cut them off, move on, you ain't even think about it. No, you can't do that. You got to see them for what they are first, okay? I see who you are. I see what you're trying to do. You don't care about me. You don't love me. You know what? So, okay, I ain't stressing over you because I see who you are. Bye. Then move on. And guess what? You learn the lesson in the process of that, right? And still maintain your energy. So like I said again, can you go through life and experience hardship, right? And learn the lessons, but still keep your energy? You see what I'm saying? That's power. Because that's all this world's going to do. It's controlling us emotionally. That's it. When things control us emotionally, They're controlling us energetically. They're controlling our thoughts. They're controlling our intentions. They're controlling us. So can we go through life, right? And seeing the things and the people that means it's no good, right? And detach from them. When we leave them behind, we leave them behind. We ain't looking back. We ain't leaving. Get behind me. I see what times with you. You feel me saying? Because why should you care or mourn or feel bad about anybody who don't mourn you or feel bad about you or who don't care about you? You feel what I'm saying? Once they show you who they are, or one situation show you what it is, make the best decisions for you. Keep your energy. Keep your energy. Because your energy is what's going to sustain you. So when people diminish your energy by binding themselves to you emotionally, they take your power. Your power is being decreased within you. So now it's even more difficult for you to fight this fight. Because you allow people and things that you're attached to drain your energy. So now the fight is going to be even more harder. But if you take your power back from these people, you can now be more stronger for the fight. This is why it's so important to cut people off who serve you no good, but they're binding themselves to you energetically. Because they're robbing you of your power. They're robbing you of your energy. They're weakening you for your fight. You got to be strong for your fight. You understand what I'm saying? So, the power of detachment is important. That's how important it is. Ask yourself, what am I still connected to that I know is no good for me? What am I still connected to emotionally, energetically, that I know is no good for me? When I think about it, I get my feeling, I get mad, or I get depressed, or I get one of these things that I know that's serving no good, that I see that I'm still detached, that I'm still attached to emotionally. Think about it. When you get your own quiet time, your own personal space, reflect on these things. Think about these things. And when you figure it out, think about why they were no good for you. Think about why it's important for you to break free from it. Right? And as you think more and more and more of it, you're going to disconnect from it emotionally. And you'll be like, man, I don't know what the hell, like, why even mess with that person? Like, what the heck, me mess with that person? Like, God, what was I thinking, Juju? Once you read that stuff, you'll be like, boy, I dodged a bullet. I learned a lesson, I dodged a bullet. Thank you. Thank you, God. I dodged a bullet. Be thankful. You feel what I'm saying? Once you become grateful and thankful that you was able to see people who they are, or situations for what they are, able to break free from it, that's a blessing. Because people like that or things like that, it's only going to slow you down. It's going to hinder you. And sometimes we be so caught up emotionally in people and emotionally in things that we can't even see the truth. Now that's very, very, very dangerous. There's a lot of people out there like that. They be so caught up in the situation with people or things they're attached to. They be so caught up in it that they can't even see the wrong in it. They can't even see the manipulation in it. They can't even see how people are hindering them. They can't even see it. That's a big problem. That's a big problem. Don't be so caught up in people to where you're moving blindly. You feel what I'm saying? You can't be like that because people are going to observe that in you. People are going to see, they're going to do things to see how you react. They do something to see how you react. And that tells them how far they can go. That tells them how far they can manipulate of how you respond, how you react to the things that they do. So you got to pay attention. You got to pay attention. You got to see people. Don't get so caught up in your feelings to where you be blind, you can't see people. You see what I'm saying? And this is why it's so important for us to take care of our bodies, to tap in ourselves spiritually, to open our third eye. Because the third eye is going to help us to see through the illusions. Because the third eye is God's eye. That's your pineal gland. That's God's eye. He's going to show you who pretty people are. You feel what I'm saying? He's going to show you. And when he show you, do the right thing. Do the right thing. Because he's showing you for a reason. And it might not make sense to you. But when he show you, do the right thing. You see what I'm saying? Detach. Detach. Put your energy back from these people, man. That's your power. Don't let these people rob your power. Because all they doing is slowing you down on your mission. Slowing you down on your blessings. So YouTube, I hope that was good food for thought. And understand the power of detachment. Take your energy back from anything that serves you no good. Anything that's going to slow you down on your path. Anything that's going to hinder you from building what you're trying to build in life. Don't let these people attach to you energetically and slow you down and take away your power. And remember, you're a soldier. Until next time, YouTube, if you like this video, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Peace.